Ladies and gentlemen, before we start the video, this is the last reminder for this season of the Content Creator Program. It ends today. I have already been sending out these codes all day long. Everyone has been getting Essence Stones times 1,000, 300k gold, some skill scrolls, some mana power elixirs, some hunter exclusive weapon designs, and abyssal crystals have all been sent your way if you're a supporter. Thank you so much for supporting me this season. Don't forget to extend. If you forget to extend, you will not get points for the upcoming season until you re-support, and you will not be getting any additional special codes that come along the way in case they do drop some for us. So make sure, guys, log in, hit that support button. Let's get on with the actual video. So first off, if you haven't logged in today and you hit that top 3,000, you guys can see here, we got ourselves the Power of Destruction World Ranking Event Demon King Daggers Pitch Black Flame costume. We're gonna check these out. We're gonna talk about them. We're gonna see how they do, and we're gonna kind of go over some of the discrepancies and issues that people have. Now, this is not my feelings. I'm just sharing this because a lot of people have been talking about it. But in order to get these active, all you got to do is find the dagger. You see a little bit of a red dot over there, and then right here there's a little coat hanger. Click on that, and you guys can equip them right here, and you guys can see right here as well. They look pretty damn cool, I have to admit. Now, in the 3D sense, they are different looking than the originals. I think they're better designed. Personally, I think these are much cooler. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna jump in real quick and give this a go, and I'm gonna talk to you guys in regards to what people are complaining about right now and why people are upset about these specific daggers. Now, before I go any further, I want to also say real quick, there has been a lot of animosity. Let's go with the word animosity between certain people. The topic of piloting and stuff. All I'm gonna say is this: it's just a game, guys. Just enjoy the game, have fun. Nothing to do with me, by the way. I'm just talking on behalf of some other folks that I know. It's just a game. However people want to do to get their score is up to them. If they don't want to earn it themselves, that's on them, right? At the end of the day, I feel like there's something to be said about somebody who does it on their own and gets the job done to get the rewards. But if people do it any other way, who cares? Like, at the end of the day, again, it's just a game, and I don't want people to be losing their minds over it. Now, in order to do this, we're gonna jump into one of these and go into this section here. I have 2 keys left. Let's just do 2 keys, and I'm gonna try these daggers out. Here they go. They're equipped now. Okay, let's see what the animations look like and why there are complaints about this. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, people have been complaining that these are not everything they wanted them to be. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see why the complaints are there. So I'm going to use this pretty much to do basic attacks, some skills. We'll see what they look like and why. Okay, I mean, look, they're already visible there. So one complaint people are having is that the slashing attacks are still red and not purple. Okay, so that's fair enough. Fair enough. The color should technically change, right? Let's see. Red there, red there. Okay, so pretty much the skills are all exactly the same. The color is definitely different. Let's see if we can run around. I mean, that's always Night Killer and Kasaka, so that doesn't change. Yeah, I can kind of see the people's dilemma. Now, if you haven't seen it before, I'll show it to you guys again. There are some newer skins coming your way, guys, for weapons. And if you are interested in getting these top 3K weapons, this is kind of what they're going to look like. So let me find you guys a picture real quick of the newer ones that are coming, and you guys can kind of tell me how you feel about them and what you guys think. Personally, these are free to me, right? I've always said they should always be a cosmetic reward for people who try really hard, and it looks like that's exactly what they've done. They've made it a cosmetic reward, and we got more cosmetic rewards on the way, including the following skins. I think I've shown this to you guys before, but these are what's going to be happening in the future. We've got Moon Shadow Daggers are going to look like this. The new Water Scythe is going to look green. I don't know, complete different. Instead of like being water, it looks like more of a wind. Same with Allen Orbs, which is a water weapon, looks like it's fire. And then of course the Dark Scythe. I don't know why they're doing the Dark Scythe. Nobody ever uses this anymore. It does look cool with the gold and blue, but again, all of this, guys, doesn't change the animations. The only one here that kind of would be okay to see would be the Dark Scythe, because it's already dark, and when you do the attacks, it shows up as a dark move anyways. So that won't be okay, but that's essentially what we're looking at. So all in all, was it worth it for you guys? Let me know in the comment section. I'm actually curious to hear what you guys have to say about it. And is this a lazy design by Netmarble, right? I think personally, if you look at it, first off, there might eventually be more rarities, because I think somebody mentioned that this was considered a, hold on, where is it here? A rare. And it is a rare. which is interesting because if you guys don't know this, costumes range from different rarities, right? Depending on the costume. So like, look, this is a heroic, that's a rare, right? And as you go through, you can see commons, more heroics. I don't know if there's actually a legendary one, like a legendary or mythic one. I don't think there is. Let's see. No, these are just chromas. So yeah, heroic is the only one higher. So I don't know if they'll introduce a heroic version of these costumes and all of a sudden the costumes will change animations or, you know, colors as they swing. But a lot of people are upset at the fact that they've tried really hard to get these and they were in fact not what they expected. They wanted a little bit more in regards to the animations of the weapon. So for example, like when they swing, instead of being red like it already is, it should be purple. When you do your DKD's like special combo, the 2-hit attack with the dagger, that it should actually end up being purple instead of red. There should be like a, you know, an animation around the hands, for example, which I agree, by the way, by all means, I agree with you guys on this. Like, especially with that purple lightning, that should technically be surrounding his hands and like kind of be like a little bit cooler, like run up the arms a little bit or something. I think that would have been a really, really cool thing to do and make it more worthwhile and prestigious. Because right now, anyone who has this doesn't really feel that special about it, right? And the whole point of a skin is always to make the player feel more special. So with upcoming skins happening, I'm really hoping they do make adjustments according to that. You guys can see power destruction is currently going on again. Right now, though, it's not going to be for anything, right? So it's not going to be for anything but the title. So people will definitely get their title still, but it will only be, you know, rankings for... There's my title right there, right? And another one has appeared now. Now it's fire and water. So again, there's no skin this time around. There is obviously the ability to move up and do better in the rankings and just get your titles, but no skin. So the next skin should be coming up hopefully in the next few little while. Like, I think the next skin will probably come out when this goes out of beta. That's probably when we're going to see the next skin drop. And that's most likely when people are going to try even harder to get the skins. Now, again, Netmarble, you really have to put more effort into this, because I feel like if you guys don't make the changes, you're going to have a lot less participation. But nonetheless, to me, it's not that big of a deal. I personally think it's fine because it's a skin. Could they be a little bit more better? Could they be a little bit better about the way the skin looks? Absolutely. Do I think they look badass? For sure. You know, because like when you do ultimates with your characters, right? I don't think the characters, like the costumes are there when they do their ultimates, but the ultimates themselves don't change. Like for example, Saren doesn't get a new ultimate on her motorcycle. It's the same ultimate, just with her costume on. So that's something else I always say in video games, where if a skin comes out, it should also, especially if you're paying for it, it should also alter the animations and the ultimates. I agree with that part. That I totally agree with. But these are free. So that's where I'm kind of like, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe we're making too much of a fuss about it. But hey, it's never a bad thing to make us think about something, because that's the only way you're really going to get the devs to listen about what you want. So again, in the comment section, guys, I'm curious. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is lazy? Do you guys like it? If you do like it, did you get it? And if you didn't get it, are you upset after seeing what it looks like and what it does? And did you like any of the ones that I showed you? And what are you looking forward to next? All right, guys. Again, don't forget to support, guys. Last day for the codes. Hit that support button before they're gone. Don't miss out on these codes. It's worthwhile having, and also extend for next season, because you don't want to miss out on any special codes that come along the way in the middle between this season end and the new season starting, because sometimes they're pretty damn good. All right, guys. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.